You're about to go head to head for your chance to win a share of 220,000 Rand in the 2021 Dis-Chem Brain of CapeTalk.
And welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. If you've just tuned in, welcome to the Dis-Chem Brain of CapeTalk. Also to those streaming to us live on Facebook. Again, I am Lester Kivet from the Midday Show. And with me is John Matham, who is the host of the Afternoon Drive and today's Quizmaster. It's the ultimate general knowledge showdown in the Cape. And the best and brightest brains are raring to go. We just had the junior brain with Juan winning that 1,000 Rand Dis-Chem voucher. We are about to up the ante in this adult round of the Brain of Cape Talk in our first of our Saturday showdown. A little bit different this year. We'd usually be in one or two malls around the city of Cape Town. This time we are safe and socially distant in our studios here in Greenpoint, but still you can catch all the action live on your Facebook stream. Just go to CapeTalk on your Facebook, click on the link, and you will then see us live here in studio. The winner of this round gets 10,000 Rand and will play with us again on the final Saturday of February. So if you think you have what it takes to be part of the action, register at capetalk.co.za and play the online general knowledge game. We're about to introduce the first of our 5 contestants who are each the winners of the consecutive days here on the Brain of Cape Talk during the course of the week. First, Josh Ogada, 48 years old, from Newlands. He works in knowledge management. I'm gonna stretch my brain a little bit, Josh. You were one of our finalists in the final Brain of Cape Talk at Tiger Valley Mall last year, were you not?
Yes, I was, Lester.
You are a man filled with general knowledge. You also, if I can remember, a polyglot. Remind us, how many words, how many languages can you speak?
About 6.
About 6, and can you answer all the questions correctly in all 6?
Probably not.
Well, Josh,
English will be a challenge.
Best of luck to you. We'll be back to you in shortly. Next up, Jasmine Arnold is 50 years old from Salt River. She's an office administrator who does not consider herself to be much of a general knowledge enthusiast, but she's an avid listener of Cape Talk, and you heard of the competition via the Facebook page. Do you have any enthusiasm? Do you have any expectation for today's round, Jasmine?
Not really. I'm here for the fun and just participating and see how I feel.
Okay, we wish you the best of luck. Kevin Foster is from Tamboerskloof. How are you doing, Kevin?
Hi, Lester. I'm well, thank you.
You feeling excited? Feeling lucky today?
The heart's racing a little bit.
Well, let's wait and see. Gulam Talip is 48 years old from Wettins. The first time you're playing the Brain of Cape Talk?
Hi, good morning. No, I've played before.
Mm-hmm. And finally...
but a little bit nervous, but trying to keep calm.
Don't worry, John Matham is an absolute pussycat. And Pat Richards, she's all the way from Durbanville. How are you doing, Pat?
Hi, Lester. I'm good. Thanks very much.
Best of luck to all our contestants. For one last time, John Matham, just going to clarify once again the rules for you this morning.
They are no different than they were for the Junior Brain and no different from Saturday Showdowns in previous years. 90 seconds, a maximum of 25 questions. I say correct. If it is correct, I give you the correct answer. If you pass or get it wrong, if you pass on a spelling question, I then spell the word out. And at the end of it all, Stephen and Cecile, who are keeping tally, get a score. Stefan comes in. Sorry, Stephen, my Stefan, ek is baie jammer, comes in and gives us the score. So let's get cracking. Josh, you're up first. Good morning from me to you.
Good morning, John.
How does it feel being number 1? Do you prefer being number 1, getting it out of the way, or would you like to be number 5 and see how many you have to get right?
I definitely not prefer to be number 1. You have no idea what's coming.
You do know what's coming. 25 general knowledge questions, some of them ridiculously simple, some of them a little bit more difficult. Right, let's get going. Obi, please start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word aggravate.
Aggravatate.
Correct. True or false? Oncology is the study of cancer.
True.
Correct. How many claws does a lion have on its front paw? 4 or 5?
5.
Correct. Which famous singer's original surname is Atkins? Adele or Lord?
Lord.
Adele. Is the barbet a breed of dog or cattle?
Dog.
Correct. In which province is the town Clocolan?
Free State.
Correct. What sport does Ricardo Goss play for South Africa?
Hockey.
Soccer. The abbreviation CCMA stands for Commission for Conciliation, What, and Arbitration.
Mediation.
Correct. What is the symbol for the chemical element aluminium?
A.
L. AL. Complete the saying, he is all bark and no?
Bite.
Correct. In which continent is the country Albania?
Europe.
Correct. Which 3-letter word beginning with E means hearing organ?
Ear.
Correct. On which sea is the port of Suez?
Mediterranean.
Red. Complete the title of the TV series Game of
Thrones.
Correct. In which province will you find the Blyder River Canyon?
Northern Cape.
Mpumalanga. What is the name of Sudan's capital? Tunis or Khartoum?
Khartoum.
Correct. And we are out of time, having finished 16 questions. Stefan will now come in and give us the score. I don't think I would have got the fact that Adele's original surname was Atkins. Lester, did you know that?
I'm not of that generation, John.
You're not of any generation, or you are of all generations, rather. And the other one that you got wrong was Ricardo Goss, who plays for Bafana Bafana. Stefan.
Out of a possible 25 questions, Josh completed 16, and Josh scored the pace. The score to beat is 11.
Which is isn't that where we started with the Junior Brain? That our first contestant scored 11 in the Junior Brain. That wasn't enough to stay in the lead throughout the game. It might be this time. So we go now to Jasmine in Salt River. Hello, Jasmine.
Hi there, how are you?
I am extremely well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm keeping my legs crossed.
Good. That's very important when doing general knowledge quizzes, to have your legs crossed. Does 11 scare you, or does it excite you and stimulate you and challenge you?
No, I'm not. I'm just here for the fun. Let's see how it goes.
Let's have fun then, Jasmine. Obi, start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word candidate.
CANDIDATE.
Help in the background. Correct. True or false? Audiology is the study of hearing.
False.
True. How many teeth does an adult dog have? 42 or 52?
42.
Correct. Which famous singer's original surname is Germanotta? Cher or Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga.
Correct. Is a Welsummer a breed of chicken or horse?
Horse.
Chicken. In which province is the town Bethel?
Eastern Cape.
Mpumalanga. What sport does Lizelle Lee play for South Africa?
Golf.
Cricket. The abbreviation SAHRC stands for South African What Rights Commission?
Human rights.
Correct. What is the symbol for the chemical element boron?
B.
Correct. Complete the saying, he's the new kid on the what?
Block.
Correct. In which continent is the country Guyana?
Europe.
South America. Which 3-letter word beginning with E means organ of sight?
I.
Correct. On which ocean is the port of Mombasa?
Atlantic.
Indian. Complete the title of the TV series Orange is the New. You won't score a point, yeah, but if we'd got there, you would have got that one correct. Let's go through your answers. Audiology is indeed the study of hearing. I can't remember Cher's birth name. It's the sort of thing I should know, but I can't remember it. Lester, you're not of that generation, which is going to be your standard answer to all of these questions. The Welsummer is quite an attractive breed of chicken. Bethel is in Mpumalanga, and there's absolutely no reason to go there. Lizelle Lee plays for cricket for South Africa. Stefan.
Jasmine is chasing a score of 11, completed 13, and scored a total of 8.
Not good enough, unfortunately, Jasmine, but I hope that your primary goal of having fun was met. Cecile, as the chief judge, Jasmine had help in the background. We heard her husband, I presume, giving her an answer, trying to help her an answer. What are our rules with that? That's not allowed? No. So, people, if somebody's going to be helping you, make sure that it's silent, because the message from the judges is that if we hear somebody in the background giving you an answer, unfortunately, we are going to have to disqualify you. This is a competition between the 5 of you, not the 5 of you plus the hangers-on that you might have in the room with you. We move now to Wednesday's winner, Kevin in Tambourkloof. So, Kevin, 11, scary? Nah, no problem, John.
Not as scary as the question.
I think that's a good answer. Let us see. We haven't had sudden death, and sudden death would be nice. So, kind of for myself, selfishly, I wouldn't mind if several people got 11, but you would want to get more than 11 and hope that nobody gets up to what you managed to post on the board. Let's see how you do. 11 is your minimum target. Obi, please start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word chameleon.
Chameleon.
Correct. True or false? Otology is the study of the tongue.
True.
False. How many parts does a cow's stomach have? 3 or 4?
4.
Correct. Which famous singer's original surname is Moore? Pink or Shakira?
Pink.
Correct. Is a cinnamon queen a breed of cat or chicken?
Cat.
Chicken. In which province is the town Pofadder?
Northwest.
Northern Cape. What sport does Lloyd Harris play for South Africa?
Hockey.
Tennis. The Chapter 9 institution named CGE is the Commission on what equality?
Gender.
Correct. What is the symbol for the chemical element chlorine?
Cl.
Correct. Complete the saying, it'll happen over my dead
body.
Correct. In which continent is the country Myanmar?
Asia.
Correct. Which 3-letter word beginning with E means to consume?
Eat.
Correct. On which ocean is the port of Abidjan?
Atlantic.
Correct. Complete the title of the TV series House of
Cards.
Correct. In which province is the Debengeni waterfall?
Mpumalanga.
Limpopo. What is the name of Nigeria's capital, Abuja or Lagos?
Abuja.
It is the correct answer. I leave it up to the judges to decide whether it was in time and acceptable or out of time and therefore to be scrapped. Otology is the study of the ear. Pink's the surname. And a cinnamon queen is a breed of cat. Pofadder, which is in the Northern Cape. I'm sure there are people who love to go there. Lloyd Harris is a South African tennis player. Yeah, I'm sure you know that. Myanmar's been very much in the news, so you knew that one. The Debengeni waterfall is in the sort of Zanine Woodbush area. It's a very, very pretty part of those forests, and they often have long-tailed wagtail hanging around there, so it's a good place for bird watchers to go. Stefan.
John and Kevin, I am not accepting answer number 16, I'm afraid. Abuja, it was just out of time. The score to beat is 11. Kevin completed 16 questions and scored a total of 10.
Indeed. You knew you were live on the radio, otherwise you might have said something other than...
I did know Pink's name is Alicia Moore for some reason. That's of my generation.
Okay, Pink. If Pink came to, I don't know, Grand West or Cape Town Stadium, or would you go?
Not if you paid me.
Really?
No.
You know our dear friend, Jean-Michel? You suddenly on a hit list. Pink and Adele are Jean-Michel's dream act. She's seen Adele in Canada, nogal. She went to Canada to see Adele, and the next best on her list would be Pink, but not for Leicester. Who would you most like, big concerts or one of the other promoters to bring to South Africa when we can have concerts again?
I'm a big jazz man, so Jamie Cullum.
Okay. Cool.
Who I have seen before when he was in Cape Town. I would pay to see him again.
Yeah, I saw him at a club in London quite a few years ago, before he became really famous.
I saw him at His People Church in Goodwood.
Hey, doesn't matter where you saw him. Was the quality of the music good?
He makes me want to cry. That's how good I believe Jamie Cullum is.
And poor Gulam has been waiting for us to finish hanaing so he can get in on the act. Gulam in Wetton, hello.
Hello, John.
11? Scary?
I hope I get good questions.
And let me have a look. Ooh, wow, these are... Sure, you sure this is from the same... I'm kidding. They're exactly the same. Same level of difficulty, same areas of knowledge or lack of knowledge. Gulam, you need at least 11, and that's Josh's score, which still stands. Let's see how you do. Obi, please start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word colleague.
Coleague.
Double L. True or false? Hepatology is the study of the lungs.
False.
Correct. How many teeth does an adult cat have? 30 or 40?
30.
Correct. Which famous singer's original surname is Fenty? Sia or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Correct. Is a Murray Grey a breed of dog or cattle?
A cattle.
Correct. In which province is the town Palaborwa?
Limpopo.
Correct. In what sport does Lenise Potgieter represent South Africa?
Netball.
Correct. The Chapter 9 institution with the abbreviation AG is what general?
Attorney.
Auditor. What is the symbol for the chemical element chromium?
CR.
Correct. Complete the saying. To make a long story, what?
Short.
Correct. In which continent is the country Uruguay?
South America.
Correct. Which three-letter word beginning with F means animal hair?
Fur.
Correct. On which ocean is the port of Dakar?
Atlantic.
Correct. Complete the title of the TV series How I Met Your
Mother.
Correct. In which province is the place named God's Window?
Mpumalanga.
Correct. What is the name of Tanzania's capital? Dodoma or Dar es Salaam?
Dar es Salaam.
Dodoma. It's a place in the middle of nowhere. Can't imagine why they made that their capital, but they did. Hepatology is indeed not the study of the lungs. The study of the lungs would be what? Gulam, do you know?
Not really.
Pulmonology would be the study of lungs. And I'm surprised that you didn't get Auditor General. I suppose Attorney General in sort of American TV fiction, thriller fiction, is the Attorney General. So under stress, it's perhaps easier to understand. I think you did very well, but what I think doesn't matter. What matters is the score which Stefan is about to give us.
Gulam completed 16 questions. The score to beat is 11. Gulam, with a score of 13, you are now in the lead.
There we go. Sorry, Josh. It's now of academic interest to you and Jasmine and Kevin, and it is competitive interest to Gulam and to our final contestant, Friday's winner, Pat in Durbanville. Hello, Pat.
Hello, John.
I guess you were thinking I can do 11. You probably think you can do 13, but you must be just a little less certain.
A little less, yes.
Only a little less.
I'm hopeful.
Hope. Hope is a thing with feathers. Let's see if this bit of hope can help you fly. Pat, you need 14 to win outright. Obi, start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word desperate.
Desperate.
Correct. True or false? Gastrology is the study of stomach functions.
True.
Correct. How many toes does a rhinoceros have on its front foot? 3 or 4?
3.
Correct. Which famous singer's original surname is Ciccone, Madonna or Fergie?
Madonna.
Correct. Is the Turkish van a breed of cat or horse?
Cat.
Correct. In which province is the town Winterton?
Free State.
KwaZulu-Natal. What sport does Thulani Hlatshwayo play for South Africa?
Soccer.
Correct. The Chapter 9 institution with the abbreviation PP is the public?
Protector.
Correct. What is the symbol for the chemical element manganese?
MN.
Correct. Complete the saying, we got off on the wrong.
Foot.
Correct. In which continent is the country Singapore?
Asia.
Correct. Which three-letter word beginning with F means cook in oil?
Fry.
Correct. On which ocean is the port of Dar es Salaam?
Indian.
Correct. Complete the title of the TV series, The Big What Theory?
Bang.
Correct. In which province is Mapungubwe Hill?
Limpopo.
Correct. What is the name of Uganda's capital, Kivut or Kampala?
Kampala.
Correct. We have completed 16 questions, which is the same number of questions that we completed with Gulam. Gulam got 3 wrong, which means Gulam scored 13. I don't think you got 3 wrong. I think you got fewer than 3 wrong, but I wasn't paying as close attention as Stefan was. How did Pat do?
Pat made it through 16 questions, chasing a score of 13 and achieving a score of 15.
And that means congratulations to you, Pat. You are our reigning brain. You have won 10,000 Rand thanks to CapeTalk and Dis-Chem, a winning mind and a healthy body. You will play again on the final Saturday of February. And if you're still standing, you will be crowned the brain of CapeTalk and win a whopping 20,000 Rand. Just lastly, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm so relieved that is over, but I'm very, very happy. Thank you.
How much money did you win yesterday? It was 4,500, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So you're up to 14,500 with the possibility of another 20 to come.
Yep.
Not bad for a quick visit to the CapeTalk website and an online general knowledge game experience, is it?
Not at all.
Well, congratulations again, Pat. Thank you so much. I'll be talking to you online in just a short while. But do you think it's a different experience, John? Instead of having the crowds, just you and the contestant on air during a very, very tense, 5-person showdown?
I'm not sure what it's like for the contestants. It's easier for me because I only have to come from my home to the studio and I don't have to find parking and I don't have to go out to a car that's been baking in the February sun. I don't know what it must be like. I suspect it's easier to be at home and I'm sure that the people who would have come to the shopping centre to support them are supporting them at home, but there are other people. I suspect it's perhaps a little easier. So from my side, Josh, Jasmine, Kevin, Gulam, and Pat, thank you very much for playing, and my personal congratulations go to Pat as well. And Pat, you and I will be chatting again in 3 weeks' time. Over to you to say goodbye, Leslie.
Now, join us again next week, this time, if you want to hear the winners of this week's battle, take it out again. And if you want to get in the game, you stand a chance to win the share of 220,000 Rand. You can register at capetalk.co.za and play the online general knowledge game. Who knows? You could be the Dis-Chem brain of CapeTalk 2021. Thanks to CapeTalk and Dis-Chem, a winning mind in a healthy body. Next week's brain of CapeTalk back at 11 o'clock on Saturday.